Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Table Talk. I'm your host, Jake Combs, and today we are looking at the Blood Bowl 2021 Almanac. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, not knowing really anything about this other than the fact that it's coming out, and this copy was provided to us by Games Workshop for the purpose of our review. Now, looking at the cover, looking at the teaser that they did as far as the free downloadable rules for some of the All-Stars, I expect this is going to have all of the currently available All-Stars for Season 2, as well as some additional stuff that probably appeared in White Dwarf and things like that. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now, right off the bat, I love the hardcover, the very kind of comic book style art itself, and definitely really pops. So looking at the main sections, we have the welcome back section, and then we have our spooky sports stars section, which looks like these are the horror themed ones, like including like Frankenstein and things like that. And then the new season, new teams, which looks like it's going over most of the new teams that they've come out with. And then a violent and visceral section, which looks like it's more of the other teams, and as well as some of the star players related to them. And then we have a section about all-star teams, all-star games, long-term contracts, more star players, which a couple of those by name I don't remember ever seeing before. And then multiplayer Dungeon Bowl. I'm wondering if that's a way to expand further on Dungeon Bowl. Red cards and rule keepers, Blood Bowl Roll of Honor, and new season colors. So, like right off the bat, we have the horror themed team. Right here we have the Scarecrow. And then it shows all the eligible star players. And then we have the Wolfenburg Crypt Stealers. So it looks like this is more of a focus on all the different like pre-known teams that you can go with. And then Wilhelm Chaney, the werewolf. And I love the artwork that they've done here. Very, very catching, like that kind of rotting looking steak. Some of the different balls, like this one shows one that's pumpkin themed, one that's a brain kind of wrapped in leather. And then we even have a couple pages of comic, which I believe these came in the original Spike issues as well. And then the new season, new teams. Here we're looking at some of the Imperial Nobility teams, and shows the eligible star players for those. And then, so the Bogenhafen Barons. And then we have the Black Orc teams as well. The Thunder Valley Greenskins. Varag Gold Chewer, which I believe he came in the main box for the Season 2 starter, if I remember correctly. So just some more of the stylized artwork. And then more of the kind of 3-page comic stuff. Then we have Violent and Visceral, which looks like it is most of what was in issue 13, which that one we did look at before, which is the only one prior to this that we've actually looked at, with the Skull Slaughterers. And then even includes some Chaos League's Wrath of Khorne weather table, which I don't remember that being in the actual Spike issue 13. Excuse me. Then we have the All-Star Game section. Optional league rules. So like here's where we have the long-term contracts. Specifically, some teams are able to offer stars a deal they can't refuse, often resulting in the star players sticking around for the whole season. However, most stars are stuck to one-off games and exhibition matches, as despite having deep pockets, some owners have very short arms. And then so we have some of the newer star players, like Barrack Fireblast, and one of my personal favorites, Creek Rustgouger, which is a really awesome looking rat ogre. And we have Fungus the Loon and Bomber Dribble Snout. These are two of the newer ones that they've done. And then we have Multiplayer Dungeon Bowl. So basically, like normally you have 2 players, and so this is a way to get you more than that. Let's see. God. So it is only 4 teams now instead of just the 2. And then you can, kind of collaborate with one of the other teams, or to kind of defeat the others. Maybe you're collaborating with 3 or a third one on the sly to get the upper hand, and then maybe backstab the other teams in the end. And then it gives you some of the example dungeon layouts. And then we go into the red cards and rule keepers section. So referee profiles. So in case you didn't get that starter set and you want to use those 2 players or those 2 referees, you can. And then it shows the Blood Bowl number, as well as the year, and then which team and runner-ups they had. Which actually, let's take a look at that. See if anyone's name comes up quite a bit. And actually, it looks like the Reichland Reavers show up a lot as the winning team, and then also as runner-ups. So my guess is that's probably because they're the human team. And then the Gridiron Garment section, or New Season Colors. This is basically showing you some painted examples of each of the teams. Now here's the Bogenhafen Barons. Skull Tribe Slaughterers. And then the last 2 pages are star players, including the Zolcath the Zote on there. So definitely some really cool stuff in here. If you're looking to expand beyond what's in the starter, this is definitely a great way to get started there. Definitely highly recommend this if you are a avid Blood Bowl player. If you're more casual and you're just looking to just play the team that you like and you have the cards that you need for that team, then this may not be for you, but it definitely includes a lot of stuff, a lot of detail, kind of expanding more on the actual lore of the Blood Bowl world as well. So that's pretty cool. But as far as that goes, that is it for tonight. And thank you guys, as always, for watching. Good night.